these birds haven't been out for 8 days, and today they're going to get out and we'll see what they do. Tiny bit windy, not bad, but finally we got clear skies and birds look like they're ready. I expect they're going to stay up a little bit extra long because things look differently down here, so they're not used to seeing all this from the sky, so I'm thinking they're going to circle a little bit extra long today, but let's see what happens. You ready, guys? Get the rest out. I did put 3 babies in there yesterday, so hopefully, I'm hoping they don't come out. The sun's so bright I can't see what I'm doing here. There's a bunch that didn't even come out. Oh, we got a hawk right there. Damn hawk. He's going the other way, thank goodness. That's probably why some of them didn't go up. I don't see my pigeons now. There he is, that's why. All right, this is the following day, and yesterday was a nightmare. I had hawk after hawk. I didn't get the birds, all of them, back until the afternoon. Today I don't see any hawks. Most of them are flying. Some of them are exhausted. They're on the roof over there. I'm not forcing anybody up today. I figured just the ones that are willing and able, just letting them fly. They've been up for about 15 minutes now. They went out ranging for about 8 minutes, and so they're doing good. I had to shut the camera off yesterday. I wanted to make some noise to try to scare the hawks and stuff like that, but yeah, it was just a bad day. It was the first day that I had let them out for a very long time, I think about 8 or 9 days. So, but I finally did get them all back. And the other thing was I have all this here, and they're not used to seeing that, so they kind of hesitated on landing a couple times, and I could have avoided a lot of problems with the hawks if they would have just landed and came in. But see, kind of like they're doing now, instead of landing, they keep circling and having a look at, because things just don't look right to them. But with all these on the roof, those are like droppers, and they definitely will come down. I think they're gonna drop now. Yeah, so give them a few minutes and then I'll call them in. Now some of those other ones decided to fly. Yeah. That's all right. It's only about 8 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, they're going every which way now. I don't see a hawk. So it looks like everybody's going to get a little exercise today. There's my blue bar. She's kind of a loner. She was gone for a long time yesterday. This is a 2019 bird. Probably make a good racing pigeon, seeing how she doesn't necessarily want to stick with the pack all the time. She does, but she's not afraid to break off. And some of these are going to start dropping in. I like to get them all sitting for a while and then go ahead and whistle, and they all come in at once. But I still have about 10 of them. Let's see, about 8 of them still in the sky over here. As soon as these guys go in, I get them fed. I'm going to let the roller pigeons out. Yeah, I was thinking of getting some dropper pigeons for real, and just wondering what type of pigeons anyone would suggest. I know we got a lot of experienced flyers that watch the channel. Curious to know if anybody uses droppers, and if so, what they think the best type. Anyway, just let me know what you think. All right, so I'm gonna get these guys in. Some of these dirty ones that just came out of the nest yesterday. That one right there. This one right here. And there's one with a yellow band. Just came out of the nest yesterday too. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. 3 babies. This is their second day in here. They've only been in here one night. See if I can get those others to come in. So in the last video, I showed I took the top off of this little loft. Typical frame roof for a house, but this is a much simpler roof. And what happens is with this type of roof over here, I have all this trim work that needs to be put on, and then I got to wrap it all with aluminum, and then that type of roof has to be shingled, drip edge shingle. There's a lot of aluminum to buy and everything. So with this is much more simplified. I run the plywood all the way up, and then I just stick out the plywood for the roof and just let it overhang, and I can paint it, and the trim work, all the trim work is done. I'm thinking about putting a little screen area right here for ventilation, maybe half of it, and it's it. It's all vented. I'm going to put a piece of skylight in the middle. That polycarbonate stuff, that stuff right there. And I'm going to cut that in 3 pieces. Use one 2-foot section for each loft. So I'll get to work on that and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to pull off all this vinyl because I have a whole bunch of hardy board siding that I think I'm going to use that for this loft rather than this vinyl siding. I'm going to do one at a time. If I like the way this one turns out, then I got 2 more to do. So I'll show you what that looks like as it goes along. So this is what it looks like from the inside. Got my skylight in there, and it's plenty of room. 4x8, you can fit a lot of pigeons in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this floor out. I'm going to cut it all the way along the edges. I got to put some blocking around the edges. It's already got some joists going across, and I'm going to wire this bottom. It's all going to be 1/2 by 1 inch wire. It'll be a lot less cleanup. It's bad enough you got to scrape off the perches and everything. I don't personally want to scrape up the entire floor. I know there's some troopers out there that you guys scrape your whole lofts every day, but I don't got that kind of initiative. So I'm going to just have wire floor, and they'll stay clean. But oh, I'm going to show you one more thing. I'll show you that fancy roller pigeon. A lot of people guessed at what they thought the name of the color was. So let me show you that before we go. And video is getting kind of long. Here's so this little beauty is turning out. Really attractive. I got another picture where I have both the wings spread, and I'll show you that one. But this is what it's got, a lot of like brownish color on it, some gray, some little bit of red, gray on the tail. Pretty interesting little bird. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and have a look at this picture.